This, as you can see, is a working yard in Marathon Marina. It's Marathon Marina and Boat Yard, and it's in Marathon, Florida. You see individuals that are working on their own boat, and you got a really nice marina here. You've got this particular owner, and we'll have an interview with him in another segment. And that is one that has been in in a lot of different magazine articles. He is a Chicago native. He's been up through Niagara Falls and all through the south. You can see whether it's a powerboat or a monohull. We even have some nice, friendly people that are walking their dogs, and attractive young ladies. And so you just got an idea here. But this is the Kennex catamaran. You can kind of see the work that's being done on it. This is Michael Gunvordahl. He is from South Dakota, and he has come down to volunteer and stay with us and eat and party and a whole bunch of other stuff with the Kennex catamaran in the electric fit. And you can see how the boat is coming up into that it's being cleaned and sanded and polished and painted. And and he's now sitting down for a small break. And we did want to put a towel around him, but did you get it all taken care of? And this
all
is
but the paperwork.
All but the paperwork. Okay. And Michael, do you have anything to say with what you're doing right now?
No, I'm just sitting here fixing places where some boat driver backed into docks and things like that.
Anybody we know?
I don't know, Jeff. I thought it might have been.
Hey, I resemble that.
Anyway.
That looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah. If you'd have seen it before, and you will have before pictures on this video in the start of it, as you can see that it's really finishing out quite nicely. This is, if you'll notice here, you'll notice that there's a pattern. It was our Jester vinyl that had been on there for at least 1.5 decades, and because of that, the sun and everything else had basically made an impression on it. Well, by putting this blue printer's thing, it's kind of like a printer's ink that you use on metal, and you put the blue stuff on where you mark it on a steel. So if you laid it down, then you could etch out where you're going to cut steel. Well, we do this with this is we paste it over anything on the boat that we know we want sanded through, and that way you can see the image. You can begin to see what the removal is going to take in order to have that sanded smoothly before it's buffed out. Now you really can't see the buffing, even though we're doing it over and over again, but there will be a lot of sanding and buffing done. But it kind of gives you an idea. So when you're thinking about coming down and volunteering, this is one of the projects that you might do, is that we would give you the areas to sand by the blue paint, and that way you'd smooth it down. And as you'll notice, as we go to the aft of the boat, you'll notice that there is a lot of waterline work that we're going to be doing and finishing. And you also notice that this has no exhaust. And the reason for that is because this will be an electric catamaran. So when you go to genieelectric.com, you'll see a lot of different things about this boat that are changing, and this is just one part of it. This is one of the repairs that we are doing to the Kennex. We can show you pictures of it, but we've made a larger fiberglass repair on the front, where we put layers of fiberglass, about 3 or 4 of them, to make that as stronger, so that the bow, when it won't have any issues when it's running into anything or some of the dockage. We found a bunch of cracks in there over the time period where people had basically probably touched a dock, maybe another boat, one thing or another. This is the port side, and you can see that we've put gel coat on it now. We put sand. We put a tremendous amount of fiberglass on it. We put about 4 or 5 layers of fiberglass, and you notice that that's pretty much a finished part of the boat now, and it's very much stronger, much more solid. And that is a retrofit to the boat. Originally it was done just by pieced together in fiberglass, but you can see the improvement. And you can also see where the blue is beginning to remove from the Jester. On this side you can barely see the Jester in that area. And then as you go on, you can see the removal, etc., etc. And once again, on this side, no exhaust port. Don't need it. Electric.
I'm Diane, and I am trying to work on this hull where the jester was, the tape was. We're just kind of put the blue dye on, and we're just sanding off the outer edges, and hopefully the hull will all be white and nice again.
And now, Diane, where are you from?
I'm from South Dakota.
Are you married to that crazy guy over there?
I'm married to the crazy guy over there.
Okay, and you're here to help to make the Genie Green electric sailboat ready to go, huh?
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you want other people to come down and join us?
Yeah, anybody that wants to come help.
Yeah.
The sander.
Working party, right?
Working party.
Thank you. Bye.